maybe it was, because I'm not convinced that that spirit box is turned on. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I might be a bit lower energy today because I'm recording this on the 27th of June and I don't know when it's coming out. And it is my mum's birthday today. And obviously my mum's not here anymore, so it's a complicated day. But I don't have any debunking paranormal raw footage to edit, and I need something. And I've been working on this like game thing. Because like Beardo's got Paranormal Sins and Mr. Grey's got the bingo thing. And I said for a while I wanted my own thing, and I've been working on that. And I think I got something kind of cool. So we'll jump over and look at that in a minute. But I foresee this maybe being quite funny, and I think on a day like today, instead of doing like a serious debunk kind of thing, I just want to laugh a little bit. I want to take my mind off of it. So I thought that that could be a fun thing to do today. So grab your drink. I've got orange and mango squash, I think, in a Lucozade bottle because it's easier for me to drink like this. I don't know why. I don't question it. My brain's logic does not make sense to me sometimes. But grab your drink and let's jump over into this game and I'll explain. Okay, so I thought I really need to like flip my camera or something. This messes me up every time. So I thought with this we will watch something for a maximum of 20 minutes, and that is 20 minutes of their footage, not 20 minutes of my time. So it's probably going to be longer for me or for us, but 20 minutes of their footage, and I'll probably have a timer on my phone to keep track here, like especially if we're pausing and stuff. But we have 3 wheels here. So the first wheel number 1, I'm still working on a name, so if you want to drop any name suggestions in the comments, do that. But we're currently working with the wheels of misfortune, but I am more than happy to rename this. Anyway, so we have the channels that we could potentially get. Some of these I have reacted to, a lot of them I haven't, but I'm happy to add anybody onto here. They can be like tarot or fake mediums. I'm gonna need names of like channels because I don't know. I'm very new on the scene, so I'm still learning everything. So like just saying, oh, mediums, while it's helpful, it's not as helpful as it could be because I need the specifics. Obviously I will do research on my own time, but we have paranormal teams. We can have like tarot, like Aphrodite, or we can have fake mediums, psychics, whatever. Absolutely don't mind anything within the realm of the paranormal, anything within the realm of like death exploitation, I guess, can go on here. Okay, and then we have the timestamps. So these are just funny little things. So like we've got random timestamps, we've got 666, we've got all the 3s, we've got 13, we've got 1111, we've got 69 because I am a child. We have the date, we have just start at the beginning, we have use a random number generator, close your eyes and just pick, that sort of thing. And then we've got our third wheel, which is debuffs. So for this, it's like watch on 1.5 speed, watch in slow motion. This one, these are longer, so I think I'm gonna have to actually read them off here. Like no wild card, or we've got make up a fake name for the ghost and treat it as canon. Jump 3 minutes forward every time the camera angle changes. Just like really silly things like that. So these are our 3 wheels. So let's get spinning, I guess. What horrors await me for this? God. Okay, twin paranormal. And I should probably have another one. I should have another one for like what video we watch, but anyway. I might just do like a random number generator this time. So the timestamp is going to be 4444. Okay. Okay, and then a debuff is going to be I'm not allowed to say ghost or spirit. Fantastic. Okay. Also, Kari is in heat. Yes, you're in heat, aren't you? Yeah. So she's being very loud. I have just tried to calm her down again. But she may or may not be a little menace. Yeah. We need to get you spayed, don't we? Yeah, we do. So, okay. Had to be twin paranormal, didn't it? I guess it's picking a random number between 1 and 271. Should we pick a random number? Yeah. Okay, so let's go to Google. That's too many O's for Google. Pick a random number, excuse me, between 1 and 271. 46. Okay, how best am I going to count this? Also, they've been uploading 2-hour videos. 2.5-hour videos. Ugh. No. Okay, so it's 4 a line. What was our number? 46. I'm just gonna cut. I'm not filming this. This is embarrassing. I'm just gonna cut. Okay. And also because I can't do maths, we are on the 46th video. My lighting today is horrendous. I don't really think there's nothing I can do about it either, because it's all daylight and all the curtains are closed. So this is the 46th video, our scariest encounter, the night we almost quit. The guys are trapped inside the most haunted mansion in America to investigate and find the shadow man and poltergeist activity caught on camera. Ghost hunter. Ooh. Can I say ghost? I mean, I can't say ghost, but can I say it here? Because it's the description. I technically haven't started yet. I'm going to allow it. Ghost hunters uncovered the truth behind the terrifying hauntings that have been tormenting the employees here. Tormenting the employees there, and experienced something incredible. Twin Paranormal face anything scary from demons to skinwalkers and go to the most haunted and terrifying places, bringing you along for the ride. Places like the Conjuring House, the Devil's Maze, Skinwalker Cave, Waverly Hills, Skinwalker Valley, and the Haunted Hill House and more. Was that house really that interesting? Like, was not, but sure. Also not even that known for to end up in a list like this. All evidence of paranormal activity that we capture on camera of demons, skinwalkers, ghosts during our ghost hunts and paranormal investigations is real, and some of the scariest on YouTube. The haunted locations we go to overnight are always terrifying, and we can't wait to share them with you. Yawn. Okay. And then, because I also can't do maths, I did do a time calculator, so I was like, well, we need to start on 44. Oh, we also need to start on 44 seconds. Okay. And then add 20 because we're only watching for 20 minutes, so that will take us to 1 hour and 4 minutes 44 seconds. And this is 1 hour and 10, so we got away with it. Luckily, I was a bit worried, but we're okay. Right, so I know absolutely nothing about this place. I am going blind because I feel like that is in the spirit of this. I don't know if I can get exactly to 40. Let's go to 45 seconds. It's close enough. I tried. And let's go.
Horror movie.
Yes!
Yes! You talking about us? Okay. Wow, that is insane. Okay, we'll go ahead and leave then.
They wanted you in there by yourself and they're like, okay, now piss off.
Honestly,
okay. I have obviously watched none of this, and already I'm just like, what? What? Okay. I don't get it. I mean, we've been watching for like 30 seconds, but still.
I think the last place we should go is down to the basement. I have an idea. Since I did the SS method with the goggles, and you've done the SS method with the goggles, I think it would be the perfect time for us to go down in the basement, lay in the body boxes, and Wyatt gets to do the SS method with the goggles.
Do I get a vote?
No. No, it's time for you to...
No, I agree. Wyatt does not get a vote. He signed up for this. He's just, I don't know, why is he there? Like, it's Twin Paranormal. Like, I get like he came on as like a friend at some point, but he's just kind of third wheeling a bit. It's just sort of like, oh yeah, Twin Paranormal and my friend. It's just, I don't know. I get he's like the cameraman a lot of the time, so that both twins can be on camera, but they don't tend to be on camera together, so whatever. I'm nitpicking.
To do the gogs. But here's the thing. There are 3 body boxes. 2 of them are connected. I think you should lay in the big body box, and me and River can lay in the double body box. It just makes more sense.
What do you think?
I think it's a good idea, yeah. What if you, oh my god, dude. What if he got an image of someone like taking a picture of him laying in the box?
That'd be nuts.
Hear that, spirits? Please. You guys ready?
Nothing's happening. Do you reckon they're doing this because nothing's happening? And they're like, oh, well, we have to amp things up somehow for the video, so let's go lay in the body boxes. It's just, I know I haven't had any of like the emotional hype. I think that's what these videos rely on, is they're very good at tone a lot of the time. It's like they slowly sort of amp people up, so they're more like anxious by this point, I guess, for lack of a better word. And I've just jumped in at 44 minutes. I'm just like, well, this is boring.
Yeah. Let's go do the Estes method.
Alright, right now I'm gonna be inside of this body box, and I'm gonna...
Also, out of all the random generated stuff we could have gotten today, I had to get an Estes method. Can we talk about that for a second at any point in this video or any other video? But no, I had to get the Estes method.
gonna do the Estes method while I also have these goggles on my face that the spirits can use to project an image to me. You know, whatever they want pretty much. What they look like, where they died. We're gonna be doing both of them while I'm in a body box and while they are also stuck in more body boxes.
This one right here, it's a double body box.
Okay, I don't know why we lagged just then.
The double body box. This is the double triple body box.
This is the triple trifecta body box.
Triple trifecta body box.
Oh my god, just shut up and get on with it. And also, still nothing's happening. They're just standing there in the dark, doing nothing.
3 of us, 3 boxes, 3 boobies.
Oh god.
I can't find my body.
What the
Well, that's not good.
dude? What do you mean? How the hell am
Either that box is massive, or he's tiny.
I gonna get in here?
Give me your camera.
Whoa, I just heard a really deep voice that said, find it.
Find
I can't find my body. That's crazy. Well, how do we find it? Yeah, I'm gonna go in backwards like you. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Someone said get inside. Are you guys already in there?
I'm not inside. I'm not even in yet. I don't know how to get in here.
Just get on the ground and crawl in.
I'm scared.
Oh, I'm scared.
There's sliders in this. How many people do you think have got in this thing, huh? Oh god. Oh god.
Do you reckon that's safe? Like, I don't know. I don't know how old it is, but like, that's not lead paint, right? Oh, I mean, they're fine. Even if it was. This is, what, nearly a year old.
I think I touched a bug. I think I touched the bug. Day 45. There's bugs everywhere.
The 3 of us are laying in these body boxes. Is there anybody around us? We heard there's an evil entity, a more malicious spirit, that is down here.
Coming.
Whoa, that's kind of sick.
Do you reckon he can hear? I kind of think he can hear. Because, again, I say it every time, but we can't hear the Estes machine, we can't hear the spirit box, so... I mean, he's just sat there with all of it looking cool. He could just... It may not be on. Everything's very sort of niche to what they're talking about. And sometimes they're quite long. I don't know. I'm not convinced. Also, where's the like music and everything that they normally have? Did they not do that by this point? Because it's very quiet. I'm very bored. There's just nothing here. Nothing's happening. It's just three guys dicking around looking for, or pretending to look for, I can't say that word. Entities. There we go. I could say entities. It's just the night we almost quit. I'm so bored.
Put me upside down this whole time? I don't want to be upside down.
Where are you gonna be? The guy over there in the single body box, he has a device that gives you the ability to talk to him to where he can relay the message to us. Can you talk to him, please?
He has him? Someone said he has him?
He has what?
Wait and see.
Wait and see.
So, the entity, right? Where's the evil spirit or entity? Are you down here?
Be careful.
What I will say is because they change camera to like whoever's talking, you don't know how long you've got in between those two clips. It plays like it was immediate, and I mean maybe it was, because I'm not convinced that that spirit box is turned on. But if it's not, it could have been like 20 minutes or whatever. And there's no real way to know because they're constantly swapping cameras. And that's a very, very good way to hide that sort of thing.
Careful.
Be careful.
What's gonna happen?
That guy over there that has that device that I was explaining, he also has another one where you can show him images.
Oh, I think there's a bug in here, bro. Oh. I swear I felt something crawling on me. Oh, God.
I just heard somebody laughing, that same voice, the deeper one.
Maybe they're laughing at you, Riv.
Maybe. I'm in a tight hole and I got bugs, maybe, potentially, possibly.
Why are you here?
I mean, it's not that much of a tight hole. It's actually quite roomy. It's not the biggest space in the world, but it's a lot more room than I would have thought for like a body box, especially like an old one. For sure. Also, they're skinny guys, so like they probably look a bit bigger than they are for like the average person.
Ryan?
What?
Are you moving?
No.
Shut up. What the is that noise?
I don't know. What is that?
I don't know. Is this box gonna collapse on me?
No, I'm not that heavy.
I just heard a man say, no.
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 What are you saying no to?
Hey. So.
Theoretically, they could have been doing that tapping noise with their feet because you can't see them. Because of how the camera angles are, you can't see. So they could have just been like footstep tapping on the back of the box.
What's up, man?
Not much. I'm above you.
If you fall on top of me, can you please
I was talking to you.
I'm talking to you?
Can you show our friend an image? What you look like? If you fall on me, man, can you like help me out or something?
Will I help you with what?
I don't know. Like pull me out?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, there's somebody with a deep, grumbly voice. I think he said they're in deep.
They're in deep.
What does that mean?
Are you saying we're in trouble?
Could you imagine just something crawling up right next to us right now? Ryan?
Yeah.
Come on, I didn't. Everything is so quiet in this video.
Are you saying we're in trouble?
Could you imagine just something crawling up right next to us right now? Ryan?
Oh, barely. I had like the faintest maybe giggle. That could have been anything. That could have even been them playing like a little sound clip on their phone. But just like very quietly. But no, ooh, disembodied voice. I'm so scared. Just as they're talking about something creeping up on them as well, it's almost as if this is scripted.
Yeah.
Did you just hear a kid's voice?
Where?
Dude, seriously?
I'm dead serious. Where?
I heard a kid's voice.
Hello?
That was weird.
Use your energy. Manifest everything you can. And if you need any more energy, these devices in our hands, you can use them for power. Don't be afraid. Rip,
I know.
you hear that,
I
babe?
heard that.
Hello?
Oh, I just heard a little kid. He said, "What's going on?"
No way. I just heard a little kid's voice. I really hope I caught it on audio.
You will kill you.
Okay. I don't know why that was so funny to me. I think it's just because they're taking themselves so seriously. Like, so seriously. And it's so obvious that it's bullshit. And it's so quiet. Like, I don't know whether it's just because I'm used to, like, some ambience with them. But it's so quiet. It's so disconcerting. Like, occasionally you get like, the odd sting when, like, something happens. But it's slow. I'm bored. Nothing is happening. There's not really a good narration either. And with, like, legit teams, I don't mind this. Because they're actually trying. But there's also more of, like, a narrative and an investigation. Like, with teams like Ouija Brothers, for example, if they heard a voice like that, they would have gone towards it, tried to find it. They probably wouldn't have climbed inside the boxes. There may or may not be equipment, but they'd be, like, poking around, not dicking around. So it's just how serious it got, and it just made me laugh. Because this is, like, so unserious. They're very unserious people trying to do a serious video, and it's not tracking with me. I honestly think it needs that music or that ambience to get people into the right tone. Maybe this is because I've come in 44 minutes in, but I just can't take this seriously. I can't do it.
What? Please? No. No, thanks. Please?
Who? Who's he? Is this the entity? Is it the entity that we were warned about?
There's a woman that said, "Be scared."
Be scared.
So far, I've heard the deep guy, a child, and a woman.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Being in a body box like that is kind of scary.
I'm not scared. Just a little crammed.
Oh, the woman said, "We're all here now."
Where exactly? We have this device that's sitting on a chair right over there. If you can walk in front of it, it plays music.
Are you close to us?
So why do we keep seeing a picture of this room? Like, I know nothing is happening, but also nothing is happening here either. And I guess it's probably because they left their camera there to see if anything happened. But if nothing's happening, you don't need to show it. You don't need to show the same clip at the same room doing nothing. But then again, they're in the basement showing the same clips of the same space doing nothing. So this whole video is them showing the same things doing nothing. So I guess it tracks.
What the was that?
If you can walk in front of it, it plays music.
Are you close to us? What the was that?
Dude.
Gravity? Perhaps? Something boiling over in the kitchen? It kind of sounded metally, like maybe pans or trays falling over. I mean, it may not have been that at all, but that's like what I can instantly put together with what I heard. But no, I would just say that if that actually happened, it was probably just gravity. It's a used home. Maybe they've done the dishes and balanced them up, and it just fell at that point.
Dude, seriously? That was one of the loudest noises I've ever heard in my life.
Whoa, the deep voice guy said that's my property.
Dude, no way, man.
The box? Are you talking about this box? One of the boxes? What was that dragging sound, dude?
I don't know.
Yeah, I really don't think that's turned on. Because whenever someone normally does an S-test method, it's like there's more of a reaction to it, like straining to listen, or like, oh, they said this, or like, shock because something came out, and it's normally like a couple of syllables, or maybe a word or two. It's not very much. It's like very fragmented because obviously you're catching bits of the radio, and he's just sat there like, yeah, the deep voice said that's not my property, or that's my property, and it's just like, one, how can you talk and listen for like that long, but there's not like little clusters coming out, there's not, it's just everything, one is a long like phrase, and also it all seems to make sense within the context of whatever they're rabbiting on about.
No, but did someone just break in? Like, actually, I'm not even kidding.
I don't think so. We'd hear footsteps. 100% we'd hear footsteps.
Oh my god, could you imagine if we went upstairs right now and like a whole couch or something has moved?
That's what it sounded like. Something heavy like that.
Yeah. Oh, that would be so
Not to me, it didn't. Okay, I'm not there. But no, it didn't.
scary.
Warning.
Warning! Did somebody just move something upstairs?
Oh, you made him, and then a couple seconds later it said angry.
Oh my.
You made him angry.
Was that you that just moved something? Can you do it again? Sorry for making you angry. Don't know exactly what we did though.
You know, this isn't as comfy as a casket.
Well, yeah, Ryan. A casket typically has some cushion in it.
Right.
And this has like cardboard or something. I don't know what this is.
They could have at least added bedding in here for the people. That's so sad.
Aren't body boxes just... Oh, did I make you jump? I made Akari jump. I'm sorry, baby. But weren't body boxes just like where they stored the bodies? Like, I don't know whether that was before or after they were prepped, but I would have thought that adding cushion would have made it harder to transport them. In caskets, gonna be real, don't really get the point of cushions in caskets other than like it's more for the living, because then they look comfy, they look like they're just in bed, you know, that sort of thing. It's like a psychological thing. It also stops them moving around in there if they're like all padded up. It's like aesthetic bubble wrap in a way. Okay, we've got like 10 minutes left.
Well, if you're in a body box and you're kind of like, I don't think you're complaining too much.
Someone said hurry, they can't see.
Exactly, you're not complaining too much.
Hurry, they can't see. Oh my god, wait. Left alone in the dark.
Yes. We can't see anything. I'm gonna show everybody. This is what we see. Look.
Oh.
This is what we see.
Yeah. Honestly, can't really see anything. The only thing we can see is like just a tiny bit of light from our screens. But there could literally be someone standing right in front of us, like 3 feet away. We wouldn't even know.
You'd see it on your camera screen, but sure.
Is somebody close to us?
Oh,
What's
that gave me the chills. The deep voice guy just said, Wyatt.
Do you see that, Riv?
Yeah.
The light right next to Wyatt turned on.
Dude, what? Did the device go off at the same time he talked?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello! Who are you? Oh, light just turned off.
Yeah.
Come on, that's the wind. That's not the entity. That's not an entity. That is the wind.
Ryan?
Yeah.
What the was that?
That was rolling. Sounded like something was rolling.
Or a growl? Why is this so scary? We're in a
Because you're in the dark and you're psyching yourselves out.
basement in some body boxes right now.
Hell yeah, brother.
And we're in the pitch black.
I'm kind of having fun.
You know, it's always good.
Use this.
Use it!
The device that Wyatt's wearing?
Yeah.
The goggles? Use them! Maybe you can show an image of all of us.
Oh my god, imagine.
Right, it's just a guy standing there. There's 3 body boxes.
Oh, the woman said all 3 of you, and then a couple seconds later said should go.
Whoa!
No way.
No, I call bullshit. I'm sorry. No, that is not on. That device is not on. You can't convince me otherwise. You cannot convince me otherwise.
Way. Why?
Is something gonna happen?
Whoa. She said thousands of them.
What? What does that mean? Thousands of them. Lost in the dark? What happens when you're lost in the dark? How does that even happen?
Well, you'll see.
No, thank you. So I had a thought the other day, like...
They hear you.
They hear you. What if, when you die, there's like this veil or some sort?
Whoa, they are watching.
Whoa! You can see us? Can you show us something, please?
It's like a mirror, right? And to be put in on the other side, it's just nothing but darkness.
That's not really his theory, though, is it? Because that's like most horror tropes, or like supernatural ghost writing. It's just, that's the concept. But no, it's his leading theory on what happens when you die. All credit to him.
I just felt the box move like somebody got in here with me.
Shut up.
What?
It's made of wood. It could have been the wood flexing. You also could be full of shit, like you have been this entire nearly 20 minutes.
Is someone in the box? Can you touch one of those lights? Right?
Yes. I just heard that.
That was his box?
Sounded like it.
Are you in there with him? In that single body box?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, I want to see what angle we had that tap.
Box?
Right?
Yes.
Couldn't see his left leg. You could have tapped his left leg.
I just heard that.
That was his box?
Sounded like it.
Are you in there with him? In that single body box?
Yeah.
Oh.
That sounded like the little kid again.
Someone was talking about a little kid not being a little kid. Is that the entity or this evil?
With how this is going back and forth constantly, I don't think they're waiting for organic responses. I think this is straight up bullshit. As I've said like 50 million times, I don't think that spirit box is on.
Little spirit?
You know him?
You know him.
Sounded like a question.
You know, oh, okay. I mean, I don't think we know him, but we were told about him. Where is he?
Above.
Above! That's where we heard everything.
That's where that loud crash or whatever that was. That's where it was.
Waiting.
Waiting.
No. Above where? First floor, second floor, or third floor?
Hey,
Hey,
what's going on?
how am I doing?
You're doing good.
Said he is everywhere.
He is everywhere.
The entity. We were told that the entity likes to be in the basement, first floor, second floor, and even third floor.
Oh, ain't that convenient?
Well, can you make a loud noise down here then? Is that possible? I don't know why I turn like this. This is the most uncomfortable thing I've ever felt in my life.
I can't find my body.
No way.
Already said that. I think that they have programmed that specific phrase in themselves, because that's now twice. It has said that, and I have been told that the reason they use the old phone with the cracked screen is because it has an old version of the app on it, and they keep that phone on airplane mode so it can't update. And in the old version of the app, because I believe they removed this feature, you can actually edit the word bank. You can't anymore, but back then you were able to edit the word bank. So I think that is a phrase that they put in that word bank themselves.
Oh my god.
In the dark? Dude, this is actually adding up a bit.
What's that? What the was that? Dude?
You just asked for a noise.
I did, but that was something I don't even know how to
Are they going to replay that?
explain that one.
Whoa. That gave me the chills.
No? Okay.
No way.
Oh my god.
In the dark? Dude, this is actually adding up a bit. Dude, this is actually adding up a bit.
It sounds I don't know, maybe like wood creaking, like somebody just leant back. Like obviously they're leaning and everything. Anyway, but it was just sort of like somebody shifted their weight and it just like the wood. But I find it interesting that they replayed other sounds, but they haven't replayed these ones.
What the was that? What the was that? Dude?
You just asked for a noise.
I did, but that was something... I don't even know how to explain that one.
Whoa. That gave me the chills.
Dude.
Somebody whispered, he said, I'm stuck.
Dude.
There's footsteps above us.
I feel like there's so many people trying to talk right now. It's like hard to understand. Can you all slow down one at a time, maybe?
I'm so worried about whatever that sound was. Is he still waiting for us upstairs?
He's there.
He's there.
At the stairs.
At the stairs! Stairs to the left, right?
I'll show you everything.
What? I will...
I'm not convinced. I am so not convinced. Like, those apps also normally spit out like 50 million words a second. And this one's being oddly quiet. And it's throwing out like long phrases, not like the odd word. Like, I think it has a couple, but not really, not compared to how it normally behaves. So I don't know, this whole video is just very odd to me.
I'll show you everything. What do you want to show us? That's crazy, dude. The goggles are not showing anything. They're not doing anything.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. It's very unnerving not being able to see anything around us. And I feel like we're trapped. Any moment, this frickin' door right here could close and lock on us.
Who's upstairs?
You're half hanging out of the thing. It's not going to close and lock on you. Being dramatic. But that's the point.
Can you give us a name? Can you describe what they look like? Are they waiting for us?
I'm pretty sure someone just said long nails.
Long nails?
Here we go, dude. We're about to face Freddy Krueger.
I'm gonna attempt to sit.
How the are you gonna do that? What? I might get stuck in here.
Said his face.
Oh,
His face.
what do you mean? Are you gonna show us your face?
It's different.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Longer.
Long face? Like a horse?
Sorry. No, when this is long face, I sort of imagine sort of more like the Scream mask.
These goggles aren't doing sh**.
Yeah. Probably pretty scary that he's just looking at nothing but static right now.
What if we made our way back upstairs? What do you think about that? River?
That is not me, dude.
That's above us.
What the f?
It's above us.
Someone said not up.
Don't go up.
Stay.
We'd love to stay, but you're not showing us what you look like.
Dude, there's walking. What the f?
I still think it's them. There's just nothing here. Like, it's not the noises themselves that are the problem. Because there are other teams that have similar noises and I'm like, maybe. So maybe some of these noises do exist. It's just how they're reacting to it. They're saying one thing, it's not lining up with how they're behaving, and it's very disjointed. It's bad acting, just frankly. It doesn't make narrative sense. They're saying one thing and doing another, or they're saying one thing and acting another, and it just so forced, I guess.
Oh, dude. I don't think we should stay.
Why do you want us to stay? These body boxes are uncomfortable.
Tell me about it.
Somebody said he's waiting, and
I knew
then a
it.
different person said dominant.
I knew it. Is that the horse face?
What if he doesn't like that? That's probably gonna make him even more mad.
I'm not trying to be rude. I just said the face is long, and the only thing I could think of is a horse.
Dude, there are so many creepy monsters that could have long faces.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to call you a horse.
Too late for that.
I'm not trying.
He enjoys it.
Yes.
Anybody else getting the ick? I'm getting the ick. Because it just took like this really weird turn of like, oh, dominant. And then them going on about how he basically insulted this entity. And then he's like, oh, but he enjoys it. So like, dominant and enjoying degradation? Like, not kink shaming anybody. But within this context, it's just a bit yuck.
But I don't think he enjoys the horse face, my dude.
Can we make our way back upstairs?
Sure.
Sure.
Wait a minute. River? Dude,
Did you just hear that?
was that upstairs?
Yes.
No, dude.
Yeah.
I think we're good on the Estes.
We should go back upstairs.
I honestly want to know what moved. It sounded like maybe a couch, right?
Or a chair.
We're gonna go back upstairs.
Someone screaming no.
If we die, I swear.
Oh, someone's screaming no. That's convenient, isn't it? Considering you spent like several minutes being like, leave, go upstairs, blah 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 blah, and now it's like, oh no, stay. Anything for the cinema. I hope they do get back upstairs before we time out, because that's literally the only thing I'm interested about at this point, because nothing has changed.
Do you hear that?
Yes, I hear it.
I think we pull Wyatt out, go upstairs, and see who is up there. Yeah?
Yeah, maybe we can get an answer.
Hurt.
Oh, hurt!
Hurt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might be...
Dude.
Obviously I have no idea because I didn't watch most of this video. But could anybody else be there, like the owner or maybe some staff members? And they're just like walking around up there. Obviously they're gonna say that they're alone. But if somebody's like paranormal investigating, then surely they would have someone on site. And is this a house? It's a mansion. Yeah, inside something worth that much. I don't know. As I said, I don't know. That's just pure speculation. Because that's a lot of movement.
Okay, I want to get out of here. I at least want to get out of this box, man. I feel like there's nothing we can do to protect ourselves in here.
You want to pull Wyatt out?
I'm gonna pull him out. Yeah, let's go.
He's the only one with the light.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, you ready?
So he felt something climb in and out of his box, basically, but he didn't feel or comment on that. Surely if he didn't know what was going on around him, he would have felt that. Like, the way that that vibrated a little bit when it was tapped, he would have felt that. So why wasn't he like, oh, something just touched my box? Or just something touched the box? Because as far as he's concerned, they're still in their body boxes. It's not adding up again.
Okay, this is weird, man. We heard one of the loudest crashes upstairs. Sounded like a couch was moved. Yeah, dude. And then...
Somebody's saying don't go upstairs and they're saying hurt.
Oh, that's good.
But I think what we should do is at least spend 10-15 minutes upstairs, finish it off, and see what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
This is our last chance, man.
Yeah, this was like really hard. The goggles didn't do anything, and like
But,
every
like-
time somebody talked, except for the deep voice, it literally sounded like someone was like a mile away. Like, yeah.
I'm not sure we're gonna get upstairs because we've only got like a minute and 20 seconds left.
Yelling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the thing, bro. Sometimes there's a hot spot and nothing happens. But while we're down here, we hear movement.
It's actually pretty crazy.
Sounds like
My soul is trapped here.
my soul! Whoa!
See, there's something else that's like really fucking long. And we had a few words like huh and blah blah blah. But in terms of the really, really long phrases that probably wouldn't be in there anyway, and the really small words, it's just very disproportionate. It's not behaving normally.
There, dude,
Oh! Both of them!
I did not touch any of those. I didn't touch the box or anything.
No! Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's go upstairs.
Oh, it's all.
Binocular.
What the f?
This is where my body was.
What the f?
This is where my body was.
Binocular, this is where my body... Wait, I'm gonna leave it on for a second. If it works, I'm gonna be so...
You have one last chance, please. Show us an image.
Did you just hear that?
Oh, that was stepping.
Whoa, that was really weird. Okay, let's go upstairs.
Yeah, I think that's our best bet. We go upstairs because I don't think
They gave it like 10 seconds. Sorry, I thought this was an investigation. Where's the investigation part? Because I'm not seeing it. This is like, oh, they said binocular, so like I'm gonna put the goggle things back on and then give it like 10 seconds. I'm like, oh, okay, let's go back upstairs. Even though they were going upstairs anyway. Also, I don't think we're getting upstairs because we've got like 15 seconds. I'm gonna keep like moving my mouse just so I can see the timer bar. But I'll try and move it down here so it's like out of the way.
I think they know how to use this device. I don't know if they like can necessarily process what to do, which is fine. It's worked for us before during an investigation.
Ooh.
He will kill you.
Okay, let's go. Let's go upstairs.
The second we had to stop. The second we had to stop. Are you kidding me? Okay, well that was the Wheel of Misfortune, I guess. Let me know what you thought. I would love to do this again. I probably will do this again regardless of what you thought, unless you like really, really hate it. But this was actually kind of fun, and it has perked me up a little bit. So thank you to everybody who hung out with me today. It's greatly appreciated. Consider liking the video, maybe even subscribe. I have a growing repertoire of paranormal videos, and I have plenty of Sims build videos, and I have lots more to come with both of those. I do Sims builds on a Saturday, and I do paranormal content on a Tuesday. And then I live stream sporadically. There's no real routine with that at the moment. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today, and with that, I will leave you to the rest of your day. I hope it's a good one, and I will see you next time. Bye!